giver only, you need to give the specification. It is a class, no need to give any condition. Compromises, you need to give parent or child.
अच्छा
So
अच्छा
number is, you need to put that number is like number
right
is
right
along,
yes
right?
yes correct you are right
Mm. So this year is joining today. We don't have any.
Hi everyone.
Anyone?
Already I am
Hi.
here, Balakrishna.
Okay. Correct.
hi hi sir
Okay.
good
Hi,
evening
good evening. So, whenever I join late, try to discuss topics, so that will be helpful for you. Even
yes
yesterday I told to Sudhir discuss scarcity and data hub
Yeah.
advantages. Only
Yes.
Srinivas and Balakrishna both are discussed, and others no one is discussed, is saying. So what is the problem to others other than Balakrishna and Srinivas? Yes. Yes. Why you are not speaking here? If you don't if you don't communicate, what happens? Simply you will not get flow. Earlier, so many candidates they have done same thing. If you don't communicate, so what happens? You will not get anything, and whenever if you face the interview, also you will get confused, and you will what you will not explain proper way. Why we are providing this platform means, so once if you discuss here in front of interviewer, you can discuss easily without any fear. So if you so many candidates practice it very well earlier, but whenever I ask to give mock interview or whenever I ask any question, they will not give answer generally. Then what happened at one time, whenever they face interview, totally they couldn't give interview, and they have like what we say, they dropped off without hesitating because of this stage fear. So we should not bother about that. Whatever you are saying, it is right or wrong. You should discuss, that's it. Later we should think about it right or wrong. So
correct
without communicating, we can't give interviews. This is 100% for everyone. Should involve in this interaction. Whenever our candidates discuss, or whenever I discuss also, you should give answer. And even whenever our candidates if I don't available, Sudhir or Faiz, whatever, whoever there, if they ask something, try to give proper answers. That will be helpful for you. Is it clear for everyone?
yes
Okay, fine.
yes sir
Is Samyuddin is joined? Are you there, Samyuddin?
Yes, sir.
Feroz is there, Samyuddin is there, Muralidharan. Okay, fine. Suresh wants check Faiz and Sudhir. Where are these guys? Okay, anyway, we can see here we have completed only 2 activities in our sprint 2. We can see here what is the activity we have covered here. So this volume growth rate we have completed, and we have to start this activity historical value module. I think this we need to start. Only first activity we have completed. So historical volume we need to create. To create historical volume, what are the things we are doing here? We can see here. So historical volumes to baseline forecast. Why we use this historical details in our module? To use as a baseline forecast. Is it correct? So that are the basic values. So on the base of history, you can have idea. So we have sold this many products. Yes. So according to this one, we need to plan for the future. So without have any base value, can we plan without any base value? Is it possible?
no
It is absolutely
no
not possible.
No.
So without any base value, if you should have some idea. If you want to do plan, you should have idea. Then only you can plan. Without any idea, how we can plan? So that is the historical values are the basic
base
values. On the base of that one, we should increase some percentage and then we can do the forecast. So you can see here we need to import the data 03 historical values we need to insert here. So in supply chain model, what are the years we are using here?
20,
2020 and 21.
yeah, 2021.
2021, 2019 we are not using in supply chain model. So historical data means which year do we have the data?
20.
Not 20, 21, 20 is the current year, 21 is the
19.
future year.
Okay.
19, 19 we
19.
have historical data means.
Always historically is actual data. 19.
Yes, 19 only. So
20
first of all, what
current,
should,
21 means,
if we want actual data, we should do some things here. How we do things we can see here. We have basically import data into data 03 historical volumes module. In supply chain model, data 03 historical volume module has already been created. This module is already been created, and it contains just one line item volumes, which is empty. We have module but it is empty. You can see here. We can go to data 03 module in supply chain module, data 03 historical volume. So if I open this module, you can see here volume is there but it is empty. So what should we do? We need to import from the data hub model. Historical volume already we have stored in data hub model. From that one we need to import here.
Okay.
So what should we do? We can see here, import data into data 03 historical volume. So in sprint 1 you imported data from the historical volume .csv file into corresponding data 03 historical volume module in data hub model. Already we have done, because historical volume data is actual sales volume SKU by week for financial year 2019. This module is a module in the data hub uses the time range financial year 2019 rather than the model calendar which begins 2020. So we have data for the financial year 2020. We have created time range in our data hub model. So then in sprint 1 you also created the saved view for the data hub model data 03 historical volume module and named it export. So you will now import that saved view, whatever the saved view we have created there. From that one we need to import into here supply chain data 03 historical module. But the thing is, what is the problem it makes means, it consists the financial year 2019 but it consists the financial year 2020. Data hub consists 19, supply chain consists 20 and 21. Then what should we do? Here we get problem. So import the data from the your data hub model data 03 historical volume module, export saved view. That is fine, but time is different here. Verify that data has been loaded financial year 2019 time periods only in supply chain model data 03 historical volume module. Time periods for the financial year 2000 should be empty. Already it is empty. So what should we do here? In supply chain model calendar begins 2020 and does not include previous years. So however, data 03 module in the supply chain model uses financial year 2019 and 20 time range. So this will align the time dimension for the historical volumes data and prevent the import error when populating the supply chain model with this data. So how it is possible to pull data from 19 to 20 means, you can see here in supply chain model you are not using model calendar here. If I use model calendar, what happened 2020-21 it will take. So generally if I click this one financial year 19-20 means this is the time range. You can see here, if you go to time pane in time ranges, you can see here financial year 2090 it is starting 90 and number of periods 2, nothing but 2 years we are considering 19 20. So that is the reason we have given name. We have given name means already inbuilt one, this one. So inbuilt one means they learning center people they have given. Generally if you create any new model in real time, we need to create each and everything. So this is for learners, they have given few details to do not get confused, that's it. But generally we need each and everything we need to create. Nothing will be get created by anyone in a real time. So already we have also created one time range in our level sprint 1. So here you can see already it is existing in this one. So that is the reason what happened. I can easily pull data from the 9 from the data hub to supply chain. Why means to import properly 19 data to in this, especially in this data 03 module. We can see here we have the time range. Other than this one, can you see anywhere
No, no.
time range? We can see everywhere model calendar, or otherwise not applicable. If you need time, model calendar 20 and 21 we are taking. Not applicable means it doesn't consist any time here. So only this module consists the historical data 2019 data. That is the reason we have created time range. So generally why we are creating time range is, if I take instead of time range, if I take in level 1 what we have done 2019 20 21 3 years we have considered. So same way if I consider what could happen here.
20, 20,
Yes.
21.
19
20,
20
21.
21 3 years if I take, what could happen here if I take instead of 2 years. What is model calendar here? Only 2020 and 21.
Yeah,
If I,
we said that only 2 years in model calendar.
yes, number of future 1 year
Past
and
is 0.
present 1 year. So what is, why we are not taking past year? Only one area, one module only we have taken here. That is we required. That is the reason 19 and 20 we have taken. Everywhere we are taking 20 and 21. What is the reason behind that one?
It's
This
affected
they
time range.
in scarcity points they I think Sudhir discussed this point as well. Time ranges as well.
Reducing the space like
Yes,
years,
yes,
which
correct.
will impact the performance in the space
Yes,
specific.
model size will get
Yeah.
reduced. We can't say
Unnecessary
model
stuff we
size will
won't keep in that.
get reduced. And what happened if your model size is get reduced, so automatically your performance will little bit increase. But major thing is because of this time ranges and list subset, size will decrease. So what is mean by size and performance means, so whenever if you if this is the, we know directly model size nothing but this is the size, whatever the
Yes.
MB GB, whatever this is the size will increase. But sometime what happened, your model size, we have 130 GB workspace. We have two models, one is 100 GB, one is a 20 GB, 20 or 30 GB. For example, 100 GB model is opening very quickly, but 30 GB model is not opening quickly. It is taking time to 1 minute to 2 minutes, so to do anything. So what happened, 100 GB by increasing size, does it is it making any problem for us? 100 GB model if it is opens fast? Yes.
No. It will consume. It will
It
consume.
doesn't make any problem for us generally. So it opens properly. So but 30 GB model it is opening very slowly, even though it is size is small, but it is making problem for us. So the thing is we need to understand which are the things impact the size and which are the things impact the performance. So size means, so 100% it will decrease the size, and if you use more years, what happens, size will increase. So automatically whenever the size increase, performance also decrease, but not that much. So what are the major things? This time range and list subset will decrease the model size. Performance where it impacts means if you use complex formulas, more if then else statements, and if you run calculation very hard, if you are writing hard coded formulas, and if you are using sum and lookup in one line item, and if you use more text formatted line items, and if you use more concatenation means if you are in Excel, what happens, joining two line items by using and symbol. So like that, if you do more complex things, what happened, So model burden of the model will increase and it opens slowly. That is the performance. So what are the things? Formulas, functions, and we can say um, more dimensions, and these are the these are the things complex formulas, text formatted line items which are makes the decrease the performance. Model will open slowly, but if you use this time ranges list subset, what happened, your model size will get decrease. So these are the things, two are the different points. In sparsity we'll discuss these are the points, everyone should note down that points. What are the things impact the performance, what are the things impacts the size or sparsity, we can say. So these are the two things are different, but each and every interview they will ask how you can optimize your model. Optimize means how you can efficiently use your model. So this type of question they will ask. What are the challenges you have faced? So in challenges also we can say optimization process. This is the model, after completing model building, our model is increased too much size. To decrease my model, I have used these tips. I have used like created time ranges wherever I don't require entire model calendar, and I have removed a few text formatted line items, and whatever the points we have discussed here, we can explore all these things, so that what happened, they will get confident on us. So generally after completing each and every project, we'll do that one. We'll clean the model and we'll check each and every line item required or not. Whenever we have any in line items, if you have more line items, so generally what happens, some headings also will be right. So to understand properly, for that headings we should keep the no data format. So if you keep any no data format, what happened, it doesn't occupy any space. How it happened, you can see demand 01 already we have made this one for practice purpose. I think you can see no data format. If something, if
Yeah,
you have
correct.
so many line items, so many line items if you have, what happened, simply if you heading for if you write any heading to understand below the line items or belongs to particular revenue line items, whatever it, if you have so many line items. In general, in trial version, what happened, you have only few line items, that is not required here. So here if I keep no data format, cell count will be 0. So if I keep number format, what happened, so if you do, generally whenever if you create any line item, the default format will be number. So what happened, if you use number format, so simply you will get some space without writing anything, it occupies some space. You can say 96 cells it is taking. So if you don't want your space, what should we do, each and every header we should keep the no data format. This is also decrease the size. So like this
Yes.
we should check each and everything, and we need to optimize our model, clean up our model. So these are the very important points, and we can say challenging points in our Anaplan
And
model.
and summary method also you can turn off when it is
We
not
should keep
required.
none whenever if you don't require.
Not required.
Yes,
Summary.
each and
Also,
every time
Asif
if you
bhai,
try.
I
Yes.
want to check one thing with you. Whenever you have some module which is having values and some zeros, so to remove or reduce the zeros from the point of view like sparsity, so what function that can we use, or can we do that? More zeros to remove, reduce the space.
If you have more zeros, so more zeros means nothing but we can see simply what I told, by using this time ranges list subset we can remove. If you have 2 years 0, only you have 1 year data, then you create the 1 year time range and you should use the time range. That will decrease your model size. That's it.
Okay. Other than time also, can we use
list
any other
subset we
function?
list subset we have.
List subset. Okay.
List subset by
I got it
using
as
this.
cell count. Cell count. Can we use anything? Cell count.
Say for list subset also, if you use that, will also decrease
Okay.
list subset.
Okay.
So in this way it happened. So we'll discuss that points as well, we'll share that document as well. So once if we complete this content, so we'll go for that other interview questions as well, we'll discuss. So try to
Asif
understand.
bhai,
Yes.
so Asif bhai, regarding the format of the cells that we are creating to improve the performance. You said that we will be changing the format from text to boolean, right? So but while creating the model itself, we will be creating the we will be configuring the format as per the requirement, right? Again, we
Yes.
are going to we will not be able to make changes, right? As per the requirement, we have already created that format.
Yes, well, you create 100%, but one solution you can do so many ways. So if you are writing, if you are getting solution by text format, instead of text format, we should think a logic by writing number format also. We should get that functionality, whatever you are expecting by the text function. So that is the thing we should avoid. Instead of getting solution by text format, you should write other format and try to get by writing different formula, same functionality, that's it, to
Yeah,
improve our model performance.
whenever using filter, you can use the boolean format filtering condition.
Means nothing, but we should do something by
Something.
at the time of situation we can understand what should we
Correct.
do, how should we do, and what are the logics we should implement. So by analyzing that one, so how we can get same functionality by using a different functions and everything, so that we'll design and we'll try to improve our model performance. So anyway, this will discuss. So we can see here, we need to create, we have completed each and every this one, and we need to import data from the data 03 our data hub to here we need to import. So what should I do? Simply already they have given, open data 03 historical volume module, import data from the data hub model. So what should we do? So simply we should click here, import data, and take data from the connect to Anaplan model. Use saved view,
Data hub. Data hub.
data hub model we should select. Source, our source should be data hub model, and you can see here data 03 historical volumes saved view we should take,
Yes.
and then select source, then map. So for column header, what should we keep? Time is fine, we have so many weeks here. And next, what is the thing? P3 SKU, where do I have P3 SKU details?
SQL flat,
Column
SQL
2,
flat, column 2,
SKU flat column 2. The accounts, where do I have candidate candy? Column 3,
column 3.
column 3 account. So where do I have line items volumes? Here in line items we have in column 1, column 1 we can keep here. So we again we need to check each and every tab, so either it is correct or not. So we are using time ranges, so matches the names fine. So P3 SKUs are mapping, accounts should be mapped and it is mapping. So volumes, these are also getting mapping. So here if I click on run import, yes, data is get imported into this module. So data 03 historical volume. So you can see this is a very big module, model size is a 66 MB. So once if you import, you can see this model size is a 66 MB, but after 1-2 activity in sprint 2, what happens, size will increase. So within 1 or 2 activities. So that is the reason, if you are doing as we are doing 2-3 members, whenever after completing your practice, try to keep your model in archived mode, change mode, and click on archive, so that your model doesn't occupy any space, others can practice. So you can see here data 03 historical volumes we have completed. And then what is our next step? Whatever activity access import we have done, for that one we need to update the process, update and run the process 9, import data from the hub. After completing import to the populate data 03 historical volume module in the supply chain model, update existing process 9, import data from the data hub, include this new import. So whatever we have created that action, so open actions content pane and if you see an existing 9 point import value listed in the imports area, expand and follow the instruction below proceeding. What should we do? So, and in the import area actions content when locate the import action that you just run, rename 9.1 historical value. We need to give whatever we have done. So import that one. For that one we should give this one. Add new action
Yes.
9.1 import historical values to the process 9, import data from the hub. Make sure to place this action as the first step in the process 9. Now run process 9 import data from hub, and this will import most current data for the opening stock and shipping metrics. So what latest data we'll get. So we should go to actions, and you can see
Yes.
import data from data hub.
02 volume.
So whatever we have done, data 03 historical value from asif data hub model I have done just now. You can see the date 11.
Yes.
Earlier we
Since
have
we
done 9th. Yesterday we didn't done any importing. That is the reason you can see here. So in this way, for this one I should give 9.1 something import historical volume, but already I have this one. So do I get the same value? I will not get. Same name I can't put. So I should give the some number 2. Why I am giving number 2? Already 9.1 existing. So
We will delete
what
it
should I
later
do?
once this is
I
done.
should
Yeah.
go to here. Earlier it is existing. I need to remove this one, and I need to add this one. So it should be on top. They have given in instruction. You should select this one and keep it on top.
Okay.
So after completing this one, what should we do? We should click on run import. Opening stock, still it is not getting importing. So what should we do? Let us check what happening for opening stock. Beginning inventory invalid line item number. So opening stock invalid, beginning inventory updated, invalid line item identifier. So let us check what happened in that action 9.2. Import into data beginning inventory 1, when now itself we have done here. So let us check why it happened. So we can see here invalid line item identifier means we need to check here each and every tab. So why it is showing, already I have explained. Whenever if you do this import, you can see here it is mapping, but other line items, what should we do? Ignore unmapped. We should click on this one. Otherwise import properly everything, but because of this one it makes the disturb us. So what should we do? Click on OK. Now first of all run this action. You can check one action, try to run. Later you can check in, yes, everything is perfect. So what happens if you run this action? So individual, if we need to check the individual action, then you can run the total actions as well. Yes, everything is perfect. So nothing is wrong, just we need to ignore unmapped. We didn't done in that one. So if you do that one, again you will get one. That one, import volume growth rate. So volume growth rates, I think we need to insert this one. Do they give any instruction for this one? You can see import area. In the import area of actions content pane, locate the import actions. So we have seen this one. So after completing import populate is everything is fine. So we didn't get any action update for the earlier activity, volume growth rate activity. We need to check volume growth rate we have given, and create everything is we have completed here. So they will give, I think, later. If they don't give, we can update as well. So here we have import volume growth rate. So simply you can give this action in the, already I think we have given here. Yes, already we have given. That is the reason we didn't give particular name. You can see we have done action and we have given, already we have run this action as well. So you can see if you run this one, import volume growth rates. Yes, so it is successful. It already we have completed this one, just we didn't give proper name here. So you can give, if you don't want to get confused, 1 2 3, you can give 4 here. 4 here, you can give 4.1. So that will be easy for us to understand. Yes, that's it. So we should keep, delete this one. Historical volumes you can see here. So 9.0 historical volume 2, you can see we need to delete this one. Already we have removed that action from there. So that is the reason we should remove 9.01. So we should keep this one as a 1, and you can reorder properly to understand easily. We should, whenever someone is shared your screen, but you are not maintaining your numbers properly. You can see here we should maintain proper sequence 1 2 3 4 and after whatever it. So if you don't maintain proper sequence, what happened, will get confused. So while making sprint 1 activities also, everyone should go through all these videos, and we should it will be easy for everyone to understand, otherwise it will make problem. Is it clear? In modules as well, we should keep modules each and everything properly. So after completing this activity, what should we do? We should go for the another activity. This one, create the demand forecast module. So did we complete all these activities in this module? In this activity, we should check. We have completed process. We didn't complete total thing. You can see here we have completed up to rename. Then what should we do? As part of demand planning process, historical volumes are used to create the baseline forecast. You will need to add line item to data 03 historical module. So we need to add one more line item here. So that line item name is the first forecast, offset volumes for the first forecast, or first forecast year. What is mean by offset? What is mean by offset means, generally offset nothing but you pull data from one time period to another time period. So you can see here what is the syntax for that one, offset. You can see will give some condition. For formula, you can see in system 01 time setting by week module, it is a first forecast year. So if it is a first forecast year, what should we do? Our data should move from the 2019 to 2021. Is it correct? Yes. We are right. We will write one condition. if system 01 time setting week module has a first forecast year. What is our first forecast year in our supply chain model?
2020.
2020 is first
20.
forecast year, and 2021 is the second forecast year. Is it correct?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
That is the reason in system module we have defined as a first forecast year one line item. So reference this line item as a part of if then else statement. We should use this module line item first forecast year as a reference. If it is a first forecast year, then we should use the offset formula. So what is offset syntax? So whenever if you write offset, what should we write? X comma n comma z. Offset function you should write. You should open and close the bracket. In that one, x n z. X nothing but source line item to offset. Which line item you want to offset? So that is a source. N nothing but offset value. So which value do you want to uh, pull from one period to another period? Offset value, number of periods. So this will provide n, and z nothing but fill value to use if the result is outside of time scale. So if I, whenever if you write any condition, I want to pull I have here time scale 2019 and 20. For example, if I give something value, you should bring from 2018. In that scenario, what it provide? It will provide the 0. If you whatever the right value you provide, generally 0 will provide. If you don't get any value, whatever the condition we have given, so in that scenario we'll give the 0. So how it works we can see here uh, in this module. So if you
Asif bhai, what is the technical meaning of offset actually? Pulling the source
pulling
data of
data
prior
from
year?
one time period to another time period. So here what will you do? So generally we'll write one condition. First of all we need to write add one line item, then we'll implement this one. So how it is happened? So you can see offset first forecast year. So what is mean by it here? Why we are writing this formula and everything I will explain. So we have here 2000, where do we have in this line item data? 2019. Is it correct? In
Yes.
volume line item we have 2019 data. Why do we have 2000 in 2019 year data? Why don't we have 2020 in 20 data?
19 is
To
the
give the time range.
historical, right?
Historical year. So that is the reason in data hub we are maintaining that historical year data. That is the reason
Yes,
90 we have data. But
yes.
I want here that 19 data I want in the 2020. So then what should I do? I should pull data from 2019 to 20. 2019 week first value I should get in the 2020 week first. How it will get means by writing some condition I will get this one. How I will write condition you can see here. How I will write means, so we have given some hints. If system 01 we should write if condition, and if system 01, open this one, first forecast year. First forecast year means you can see 2020 it will get select. That's it. 2021 it will not get select. Then if it is the first forecast year, then what happened? What is our condition? So offset nothing but I want pull data which year, which then what is the offset syntax? X n
19.
z. What is the
X,
x?
X, N, yeah.
Source.
X is source
Volume line
data,
item
yeah.
value
Yeah.
I want
Volume
pull
line.
from the
19.
2019 to 20. Then we should write x comma n comma z. So which, how many time periods I should check back? Here we can see if I write minus 52, it will check the previous time period details, it will check. If I write plus 52, it will take the
Next year.
future time
Next
period.
year. Next year, yeah.
Future time period, whatever it. So you can see I want each and every time past year detail I want. Why I want past year detail mean I want 2020 details. Then if I want to 2020 week 1 details, so from where should I get 2019 week 1 detail I want here?
19.
So should I check minus 52 or plus 52? Which week?
It should be plus 52.
Minus.
Plus 52.
Why I want detail here in 2020 week 1? I want to backward values. Past values I want. Future values I don't want. Then if I want future values,
Minus 50.
I should check, I should write formula plus 52. But here in week 1 2020 I want 2019 first week detail I want. Past detail, to write past detail minus or plus past period?
Minus, minus.
Minus.
It is minus.
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 Minus. So I will write like this condition, else 0. How it work you can see here. Please try again later with page is refreshed with the latest changes on Anaplan Cloud. So it asking some time, it is getting refreshed. You can see here. So how I got 58.8, from where I am getting this value? You can see here.
2019.
First year.
2019 first week data I am getting here. Why I am getting here 0 then? Why I am getting only 2020 details? In 2020 only I am getting values. I am writing formula here for this line item, first forecast year. I am getting values here only. Why I am not getting here in 2019? And even why I am not getting, only I have 1920 here, 21 anyway I don't have. In data 03 historical volume we have taken 99 20 time 22 years time ranges we have taken. We didn't take any 21 or something. Is it correct?
Correct.
Yes, yes.
So that is the
First
reason
of all,
why we are getting only 2020 only data. What is the reason?
Because we have selected only one forecast 1 year.
Yes, we have asking to system, right? If it is a 2020, then I want values. If it is a 2020 first forecast year means 2020. If it is not 20, what happened? Directly it goes to else condition. What is whenever if you
Zero.
write if condition, if it is true,
First
then
forecast.
only it goes to this formula, whatever you are writing. If it is false, what happened? If it is not true, then directly goes to 0 and you are getting 2090 each and every time you are getting 0. Here simply you are getting. Like this we'll get. So whatever the condition we write. So we need to understand in this way how it is getting. So offset syntax is offset source time period values. How many time period values do you want to pull backward and forward? And 0 nothing but if you write any condition. For example, if I write condition 53 here. So if I write condition 53, so what should, do we get any value?
No.
You can see.
No.
I will write here. For first week I will not get. Second week I will get. 53 week means what happened?
Actually, the 52 number that you are writing is referring to the number of weeks in the year, right?
Number of weeks, yes, correct. Number of weeks. So generally how many weeks will be there in week in year? 52. So you can see here we will not get any value for the first week, but for this one we'll get values. Why? 53 weeks means for this week, which one? It will become the first week of the 2019. That is the reason you are getting. So if I write any value here, if I write any value 10, what happened? You can see here I will get 10 here. Why? Means If I write any value out of this time range, whatever condition I am giving, so if I write out of any value, so that value will get, generally we'll write 0 only. So if you don't get value, then what should we do? Simply we should get the 0 to do not get confused. Simply write 0. If you don't get answer, you should get the 0. That's it. Here 52 means we should write each and every time 52 only. Here I want exactly 1 year back values I want. So that is the reason I should write here minus 52. So in this way we are pulling data from 19 to 20 here by writing two line items. Why we are pulling this, why we have created this line items means further line items where whatever we have created in sprint 2, that consists of 20 and 21. So directly can I pull this data or not? There, can I pull data directly, this data from 2019 to 2021 there? Can I pull?
Yes, yes.
Directly this line item I can't pull. First of all, I need to pull these values to 19 to 20 first. Then I can easily refer from this line item to Y means this line item consists 2020 year, that line item consists 2020 year, 2021, whatever the line item we create. So this is a 19 is a time range. So whenever if you create time range, along with this past year, we are adding one current year as well. From here to here we pulling. Later we'll see whatever the year we'll create here. So on the base of we'll create here in 2000, another module will create here. You can see demand
Asif bhai,
forecast.
Asif bhai, one doubt. First of all, we are historical data pulling from the data hub in 19, right?
Yes, correct.
So then 19, we are using the offset function. So 19 to we are using the offset function. Copy the data to 20, right?
Yes. Why we are
Yes.
pulling
This
20
is
means in this sprint 2 all module consists 20 and 21. To pull
okay.
easily
Okay.
different modules, I am pulling 19 to 20.
Yes.
That is the reason.
Direct. Okay.
So here we can
Okay.
start another module. We have completed this activity here. So create demand forecast module. Here we have the demand toward major module. This is a major module. We can see here. So if you create this module, our supply sprint 2 totally depends upon the demand module. Demand, we want to demand for the each and every product. So that is the major thing. So we'll plan here demand planning here. So that is the reason this module is a very important one in this sprint 2. This is a major module. So if you create demand module, so here we need to create under that, this is the demand 01 copy is the practice purpose I have created. So above that one I need to create demand 03 module. And what are the dimensions I should take here? T3 SKU list and account list time should be in weeks. T3 SKU time should be in weeks. And what is the other dimensions? Accounts list I should take. We should create these different line items. Baseline, account list you should take here in pages. Growth rate percentage. So we should create these 4 line items here, and we should format line items for each and every line items here. Percentage is the only one thing here. Add formulas for the line items and update summary method as needed. So you can see here. So split view. What is split view? Split view means whenever if you want to open two modules side by side, we should use this view. How it used we can see here. So we need to change the format first of all. Here percentage we should keep. decimals, try to keep 2 here. What happened? So I want baseline forecast. So where do I have baseline details first of all? Yes.
Baseline forecast. Historical.
In historical module I have the baseline forecast, whatever we have created just now. So that is our
Just now.
that is the baseline forecast. Historical data is my baseline forecast.
Baseline.
You can see here already 19 we have created 2 line items here, 99 21, 99 20 for to consist.
Yes.
Already we have data in volumes 2019 and we have created for the even forecast year 2020 year also we have data here. We have pulled 19 to 20 by using the offset function and everything. So I have data in data 03 historical modules. So I want this data to the demand 03 module. You can see here. So we have the same dimension. Can I pull data or not? If I have same dimensions,
Yes, yes.
we can pull. So
You can pull.
here, how we can pull the data? You can see here P3 P3 SAU. The thing is the problem you will get here also. What is the dimensions are same, but you have used here model calendar. You have used here financial time range. So these time dimensions are the not same. Then directly if I pull, what happened you can see. Without writing any conditions I can't pull. So you can see these dimensions are same, but here in time range you can see this is a model calendar, this is a model calendar, this is a time range. So if I pull, how we will get the data we can see here. So if I try to write formula, first forecast, so you can see here what happened. You are getting data, this one you can see 58 you can see here. So you have already got data. Why you have got data directly here? We don't have any data for 2021 here. We have data only for the
20.
20 we have, 19 we don't have, and we don't have 21. So that is the reason which year it consists the data 2020. So that is the reason you got directly here without facing any problem. So if you have different but you don't get any values for the 2020 21 here. Why we didn't get any values? Yes, why didn't get any values for 2020 21?
We don't have the data in this.
We don't
The
have any
time
data
range
here.
is
Only we have
Yes.
99 20 here. So that is the reason 20 we have got data and 21 we didn't get any data here. So this is the first step. And what is the growth rate? Growth rate percentage of another line item we have here. So what is the growth rate percentage? Yes, what is the growth rate percentage?
Forecast.
We have growth rate here. So you can see growth rate in the different module we have. Demand 01 volume growth rate we have. So but we need to complete this formula totally. We got only data for the 2020. We didn't get answer for the 2021. So how do I get the values for the 2021? That thing we need to think. 2021 also we should have values. How we will get the data?
So the time
Yes,
range.
we should write some logic. So what is the for 2021? So how we will get data means, so first of all we'll try to add this percentage and we'll check. So where do we have the percentage? First of all,
Growth percentage.
growth percentage, where do we have here?
Growth
your module,
percentage.
Yes,
Actually,
here in
demand 01.
volume growth rates module we have here, and here we have monthly and volume growth rates, monthly and volume
weekly.
growth rate weekly. So if I want to pull data from here to here, what should I do? You can see.
Same, everything is same. Can copy.
No, copy, but here you can
Lookup,
see
lookup.
here parent you
Here
have,
the
here you have
okay.
child. So whenever if you have parent and
Parent child
child, so what is the problem? Which function should we use?
Lookup.
Lookup.
Lookup we should use. So if you pull data from parent to child, we should use the lookup. And where do we have the relationship between the P1 and P3? Where
P3.
do we have, where do we have this relation? Generally in system module we have. In system
Yes.
08 module you can see here. You can see what is the relationship between the P1 and P3. You can see P3 SQS you are using and P1 product family you are using here. So we are using dimension as a P3 SKU. Here we have the P1 product family. Is it correct?
Correct.
So this relation we can use. So generally how we get to know in system module whatever the lowest dimension we use here. So for that one, whatever the what are the line items will create in the, what is the rules of system module, we should create the each and every parent. That is the reason I can directly tell here we have P2 products and P1 product family line items. Without any thinking I can say why, means that is a rule. You can see P1 product family we have, P2 products we have, code we have. So even supplied by means that is the distribution center, that is the one nature we can say. So property we have, that is that also we have included. Four things we have here: code, P1 product family, P1 product family and P2 products. Everything we can see here directly. That is the reason I could say here. So the thing is, if I want data from the demand 01 here, from here I want data. Which module?
Demand 01.
Demand 01, demand 02,
02. 02.
weekly.
Weekly data.
Weekly we
Weekly.
want. So if I want weekly data, so simply I should click growth rates, then look up. So where I have relationship between the
System module. System
system
module.
module,
Derived.
P1 product family wise I want. So P1 product family wise, if I select, what happened? I will get the percentage here. Simply I will get the percentage. So from source to target I will get the different percentage I will get. So this is the way. So then what is the default forecast value? So what is the default forecast value? Default forecast means this is the baseline forecast and this is the increased percentage. So how we will decide default forecast means initial demand forecast. So you can see we need to multiply with the, generally how we will decide. So we need to write formula how we will multiply any line item. You can see baseline into, so we have done one calculation in our level 1, 1 plus growth rate percentage. If I write like this, what happened generally, 58 will multiply with the 1.01. Is it correct? If I multiply this one, what
Yes.
happened? 59 I am getting. So why I am getting 59 exactly? By writing this formula. Yes. Why I am getting this value?
The increase percentages.
Increased percentage we are getting here. So this is the default forecast. If I multiply with the baseline with the this one, I will get the default forecast. So what is the initial demand forecast? So what is the initial demand means round up value of this one, that's it, nothing is there. So we have 59 point something, so that is the reason we need round up value. So that for that one we should click round function and we should click on this line item. So comma up comma 0. This is, you can see if you click this one, what happened you can see. So you can see up up is a not recognized line item. Round default up is a not recognized line item or list member. So
Can't we directly go and change the decimals to zero? Will it work
no, no,
possible?
we'll check. It should take up is not taking means. So we'll try with the down.
Mhm.
Give me a minute. Why it is not accepting? So
Syntax issue.
we can check here syntax for the if you get any doubt what should we do, simply we should go to anapedia and we should check. So any functions if you get any doubt directly we can check here. So we have source for the formulas and everything. Syntax for the we can type syntax
Round.
for round function.
Round. Round square bracket, round number format.
You can see you can use round function to round format.
Round bracket, close bracket.
Yes, that is correct. 1 minute will get.
Calculated function.
No, no, you will get round up.
Maybe it is round off.
So round function nearest down. Okay. Yes, we are writing just reverse here. So we can see here just it will work. We are writing 0. We should write 0 first time, then up or down. You will get it. Yes. So we are writing 0 first. That is the reason you are not getting. After we should write 0 first and then up. So what happened? If I write up, I will get the instead of 59 something, I will get the 60. If I write down, what happened? Simply I will get the
59.
59. We will get simply
59.
we will get the 59 if I write down. So in this way it will work. So we should whenever if we get any doubt we should check anapedia for the syntax. So why means generally each and every formula syntax we don't remember. So whichever the formulas and functions regularly we use, some lookup, post, offset. So these type of functions remember. But most of the we have lot of functions. So that is the reason if we get any doubt we can while working we'll watch the anapedia and we can get the data. So that is the thing. And one more thing we need to check here. So we have taken details here. If it is a first forecast year, it is the fine. So this is the formula we have got data only 2020.
19. 19 yesterday.
20
It is
20
19.
20 data here. 19 their data 03 historical volume, but here we have pulled into 2020. That is fine.
Okay. Okay. Demo 3.
That
Okay.
is fine. But for 2021 also I want data. How can I get the data 2021?
by using offset function.
By using offset function we should bring. Simple. So
Yes.
how, what is the logic we should use here? Yes.
Copy offset copy 20, this baseline 20
Give me 1 minute.
yeah, x and z, offset
बोलो
of x and z.
बोलो और yes. So if it is a not, how should we create the pull the data? Yes. We should write some condition here. Is it correct?
Yes, yes.
How we should write the condition here?
Offset.
You can see here.
Sorry, your screen is not visible.
Now,
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
okay.
Yes.
So we should,
Now it is.
Yes.
yes, we should write condition here.
Offset.
If it is a, first we need to write condition if system 01 time setting, if it is a first forecast here, then this one, else what should we do? Else offset, we should do offset, and for which line item we need to do offset?
Data 3 4
How many time periods we should do the offset? We want which, how many periods we should check backward? 52. Then 0 comma 0, you can see. So if you write this one, what happened we can see here. So result of demand zero time range calendar, but time, so this is a not correct one. So why it is not correct one, you can see here. From where I am pulling the data? Demand 0
03.
data 03, but does it consist any 2021 details?
No, that is
So
not
No, no.
correct.
then
Need to take it from
from
the
where
source.
should we take details? Here, from here only we should take. Not, our source should be, what is our source here?
0.
Here only, this module only we should take. How we will take, we can see here. So how, which one is our value means, you can see, take default forecast line item here. So default forecast line item, if I take, what happened, you can see. So you can see here. So default forecast line item we have here. If I take this one, so 59 I have here. So default forecast is the 1% increased value. So this 2020 default forecast will be what it become for my 2021 line item. Is it base value or not for 2021?
Yes, yes.
Yes, this is the base value. So you can see in this way, each and every value you can pull this 2020 to 21 here. So from here we can't pull data. Why? Means it doesn't consider 2021 year. So that is the reason this is the source and this is the target. Same module, but line item is a different. This is the source and this is the target. So then you can easily pull the data from the 2020 to 21 here. So you can see here, this is the baseline forecast and initial demand forecast. You can see increased value 62. For each and every year we are increasing some percentage here. Increased percentage value you can see here under this one. So after completing our model, so what should we do? We should check our screenshot here. So what is our screenshot? You can see here. Remember, Anaplan automatically aggregate the data towards the lower level to upper level. Child to parent is a possible automatically, but in hierarchy, but in this instant you will need intermediate calculation. Why? Demands P1 product family 2, you are pulling data into P3 SKU. Here in this growth rate, whatever the formula we have created, that is the reason we have used here lookup function. Intermediate calculation required. If I pull data from child to parent, is it required any sum or lookup? We
Not
don't
required.
require. We don't require
Automatically
any.
aggregate.
No, this
Automatically it will get aggregate. So that is the thing. You can see here. We have some questions here in demand 03 forecast module. Just what we have created. Default forecast is the default forecast in week 6 financial year 2021 new job or EN in candidate account. What is the number? So what is the number we should check? Financial year new job or EN, and account is which account? Candidate only, I think. Account also candidate. Week 6 financial year 2021 we need to check. So default forecast new job or EN candidate account and financial year 2021 week 6. What is the answer? 73.48. Type here 73.48. 73.48. If you do any wrong thing, you will not get any answer correctly. So you can see it is correct. Whatever we have done, it is correct here. Nicely done. So in demand 03 demand forecast module that you just created, what is the demand forecast value for the week 18 financial year 2021? Raising the bar EN Candy Stormia account. We should select first products first. Raising the bar EN. Where is raising the bar? You have here. Raising the bar EN.
First
Yes.
one. First one.
Not EN. Raising the bar EN correct in Candy Stormia account. Raising the bar EN correct and Candy Stormia. You should select this one and financial year 2021 week 18. You can see here week 18 financial year 21. What is the initial demand forecast? Now this time they didn't ask default forecast. You can see here initial demand forecast. What is the initial demand forecast? So what is the number we have there?
90.
90. You can submit here. Yes, correct. Whatever we have done, everything is a perfect. So till now we have completed this one, demand forecast module. So tomorrow we'll create some new X pages, and we'll add. So this is a totally demand planning, and so we'll tomorrow we'll complete this user story one, and here we have the next user story, like sprint to next user story. This is the majorly done by the product family manager, and other user story will for the account demand manager, how they can override initial demand forecast and how they can do the final demand forecast. That will discuss in the later classes. So anyway, tomorrow we'll discuss here these topics. So new UX pages and these things we can close, and within 2-3 days we can close this sprint 2. We don't have much activities here, so easily we can close. Try to complete all these activities. So update me whatever you are doing. So if you have any doubt, you can ask here, otherwise we can wrap up our session. Is it clear for everyone what we are trying to do here, each and everything?